Welcome, Speed Gaming fans, to our 12:40 a.m. matchup between Count Cranberry versus J-Ro. This promises to be an excellent match, well sought after and well run by both parties. I am joined here in the booth by Lies and Gasoline on comms and Nubian God, our wonderful tracker here, always doing such an amazing job, without whom we would not be able to have our restream privileges. Now, Lies, I don't know very much about Count Cranberry, but I'm sure you've seen him various times through your runs. What can you tell me about our matchup here tonight?
It's gonna be a good one, I think. I've seen Count Cranberry run a bunch of times, and it's always a good show. I've ran against J-Ro, and I've seen J-Ro run. J-Ro's an old school, kind of been around since I think like the first Randomizer tournament, so it's been quite a long time, and he's back at it. It should be a good race. Both experienced runners, both gonna give a good show for sure.
That's always the hope. Let's see a good race here. Now, personally, I'm always hoping for a major-minor switch. That's always my favorite. And we're going to get a little gift from the game here with a nice starter charge beam to get us going. No complaints about getting soft locked by a boss later on with that going to happen. So at this point in the game, we don't have countdown either, so those major-minor dreams could come true. But we still have yet to have the 4 Ridley seed come true. Now, the only way that can happen, ladies and gentlemen, is if we get what we call a surprise boss. And that's a particular round where anything can happen on any of the bosses. You could have 4 Dragons, 4 Ridleys, 4 Kraits even, maybe even 4 Dragons. Or a mix of all of them. We could see easily what happens here tonight, though, on a very special episode.
And
Meanwhile,
my
both
Lassie was a surprise, and 2 Dragons for me. It was my surprise, so very exciting.
2 Dragons not so bad to find. I'm sure both runners still spent plenty of time farming for the materials before the fight. And we have
Morph on the
Morphball on the
pedestal.
pedestal.
Yeah, that could be either. Could be major, minor, could be Chozo. No way to tell yet. I'll check the ceiling though.
The ceiling will be the giveaway here on what we'll see. If it's a
Could be.
minor item, then it will likely be Chozo.
Go down first.
Ooh, and it's not a minor, it's a bomb.
Major,
So we are
minor.
looking at major minor switch. The dream come true. And we find a nice missile pack to get us going here. Unfortunately, no power bombs here in the early area. We might be able to find some under Old Mother Brain, though.
Yeah, with the bombs, we can check that. I hope the runners don't forget to check that. It's usually, you usually have bombs this early. So when you get up to Old Mother Brain without power bombs, you might skip it because you don't usually have bombs. So hopefully they remember to check it.
We have a question in chat of Avery Santos. Major, minor means the items can be anywhere,
Minor
right?
means
And
that
the answer is pretty much yes. It can be anywhere, but they have to be put in a logical sequence so that way you don't get soft locked by the logic itself. Meanwhile, J-Ro making his way up and out. Going to be taking a look more than likely at this Old Mother Brain item here. Be very surprised to not see it, especially with us not finding anything else yet. And we are indeed taking a look. Vanilla Strat's getting down here. And just rewarded with another missile pack to get us going. So, early criteria not showing us a lot yet. But this also means we get the excitement of a good old-fashioned BT fight, which we don't normally get to see in these randomizer seeds. Alright, meanwhile, J-Ro making their way up, Cranberry making their way down to find their missile pack here. And as of now, we're not taking a visit to the dentist at Tooth Hurdy Missiles.
I probably would have checked that going up, but it's possible that power bombs could be somewhere else a little bit easier. So we'll see.
And we're gonna get our first bit of energy tank here from BT. It's only a reserve to get us going, but it's helpful.
It's helpful early, for sure. You want to see them like 45 minutes in, but not bad now.
And as we see a BT fight happening, a rare occurrence in these. A nice quick clear there by Jiro, having the super missiles there to take him down very, very quickly. And neither runner here.
30. Yeah. Also skipping 230, so hopefully that's not our only power bomb pack. We will see.
Well, we might get a gauntlet check here. It would be long, but we do have that reserve tank to make things a little bit easier here. And I think that's exactly where we're going right now. Yes, that is indeed a starter charge beam, Squeak. Right now, we just don't know if it's starter plus until we find another charge upgrade. Once we see what kind of damage increase it gives, we'll know if it's starter or starter plus.
This is an interesting check by J-Ro here. I obviously there's no suits up here, so it's nothing like that. But I mean, it could be something like a speed or an ice, you know, or something like luxury. I don't like plasma. So, I mean, it could be an E-tank though. That's the thing. And this is a long check with just bombs. It's gonna take a while to get back there.
Doing it very carefully though, and very nicely here, avoiding the acid pretty well. Taking a minor dip there. But getting rewarded with a big health tank from that Ripper. Ooh, and it's high jump boost. That's actually a pretty big item here to get early on.
What I'm talking about. Not required to beat the game, probably, but super nice to have.
And I will point out that we do have map randomization, and our first map to find is going to be an early Kraid check. Okay. Now, the early Kraid can be kind of interesting because we could find something here that's going to be useful, or it can be pure danger.
I think right now they could be 2 out of the 4 bosses, technically, although the Fantoon fight would be tough. Where's this stuff?
Ooh, Jiro needs to be a little careful here. That acid does not take much.
Very nice. That was close.
Making his way out, though, we're going to get a good look at these gauntlet items, too, to see how well we can get rewarded for this check.
These could be power bombs. They're not.
Ooh, more supers, though. That is a nice find.
That is nice.
Especially early on, getting good ammo to start off things without having good beams will always be nice.
And it is Vanilla Kraid, which tells us not much about what the bosses are. We know
it tells us we know Kraid's there.
Yeah,
that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah. I hope it's not another vanilla bosses. We just had one. It's some up here, right?
We did just have vanilla bosses on that last match, if you were watching.
Question in the chat. This is a 1 and 3 matchup between these two runners. They're both 1 and 3. And I think to get into the final playoffs, you're looking for a 3 and 3 record, at least 3 wins. So it's a big game for both of these runners in week 5 here. One of these runners is going to go with 2 wins into week 6, and one of them only 1. So yeah, this is a pretty big match for these two runners right here.
Meanwhile, only being rewarded here with an E-tank. So while that does give us 2+1, it's still not a very comfortable upper Norfair quite yet. It's definitely some very tight hell runs with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? They might find Ingrid next or something. Something they can. Oh, this is major minor, so this is a good item. Let's see what this is over here. We'll check this because Kraid was vanilla.
We get our spring balls. Some nice movement increase there. Chances of the blue bomber have now increased.
Right. Let's see how J-Ro handles this Kraid quick kill.
will Cranberry making
Yeah.
their way down to the traditional entrance of Green Bryn,
And it's
but
not where
not
you want
going
to
to
go.
find it.
No.
Have an interesting transitional portal there. Almost having to find that next pack, so at this point, 230 missiles almost has to have power bombs for progression, right?
I mean, it might, right? I guess they still could go to the right, and the bottom portal down there is still open to them without power bombs. But yeah, I think that might be it. Definitely check 230 here, and oof, Count's gonna skip it.
You know, J-Ro now checking his crate attic item here, going to find his spring ball. Going to be jumping right into action here.
Spring ball's good early for sure. It's one of those items that if you have it at the beginning, then you can jump around in ball form, and it's great. And if you get it at the end, it's like, okay, well, some of its utility is lost, but that's, that's okay.
Cranberry going around here, taking a look at this right side door. We're going to take a look and see what our CWJ portal has in store for us.
Well, we can't see that one, but we can see the one down here.
Oh,
That
that's
one is
right, because
blocked
that
by
one is
power
powerbomb
bomb.
locked.
Yeah.
Ooh, find Upper Norfair. So,
It might
yes,
be.
it's...
It might be required. I don't know. I feel like they need more help for that to be required, but I think there's got to be power bombs at 230.
That's what it's looking like to me as well. It almost has to be at this point.
Yeah.
Unless it's at the top of the map and they have to IVJ up there to get it.
Even then, that's a power bomb door. So
That's true. I'm forgetting my doors.
yeah, J-Ro is checking it, so this is good. Let's see if we're correct in our logic here.
Let's take a look here. It's a missile.
Okay. So let's think this through here, Nirvana. Where?
There is the speed booster shaft that we can check.
No, we don't have speed though, so we can't get up there. Get that item, and it's blocked by a power bomb door anyway. So
That's true. So Lower Norfair has to be it.
yeah, it must be that hell run up through whatever that room is called, I forget. Up into Bubble Mountain, I think. Unless we're missing something obvious.
Billy Mays, is that a possible check here without power bombs?
Nope, need power bombs.
Yeah.
Bottom portal area is blocked by power bombs.
Here we're gonna find his Upper Norfair here. Gonna discover that's pretty much the only way to go right now.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna realize that. Unless well, I mean, these runners are way smarter than us, so it's possible he might remember something we forgot. And now he sees the power bomb door, and now what? That is the question.
What other items could we check here? I can't think of anything else in particular.
I think J-Ro's thinking too, and
I think J-Ro's going back to take a save at the ship and then go.
Yeah, that could be it too.
That would make sense to me. And I am wrong again. It's been known to happen.
It happens. Alright, so Count is leaving. He doesn't know what's back of Gauntlet. So to him, that could be power bombs back there.
And with Count's health, I can't blame him for making this choice here, because we've got the acid that's still very, very dangerous at the moment because we have no suits to help us out with that. Not especially with the floating rippers as well.
Right. He's thinking Kraid, J-Ro's thinking Kraid, nothing there. He's thinking East Meridia. Now what can we do in East Meridia? We can go down the tube, but we can't do anything after that.
You know what? We have spring ball, we have high jump.
Yeah, and you have high jump. I guess you could. Wait, what? Yeah, okay.
For spring ball jumps.
Yeah. Spring ball and high jump, I think maybe can get you through those rooms with the Evers and then back up into Aqueduct. And that's tough. Both of those are tough plays.
It's gonna be a very slow Meridia with just the spring ball though.
Yeah.
Although if you don't often get to see spring ball jumps, you're gonna be in for a treat because while they are slow, they are effective.
Free Tang Hell Run up to Bubble Mountain is possible. Oh, in logic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking the logic says. I think the logic wants you to go Bubble Mountain. But you know, it's still, that's a tough Hell Run, man. Even with 3. And that's, get out of there, J-Ro. He did.
Jero making his way. Proceeding down the tube here in just a second.
Yeah, this is gonna take a spring ball jump. I'm worried about after he goes through the tube, getting through that room. Yeah, I believe J-Ro is out of logic here. I think I agree with Idol on that. But again, I'm not a logic expert. Right, here goes our Hell Run. This is the count here.
I'm just fascinated by this choice here as well because this could be very, very interesting.
Yeah, this jump is tough right here. I don't know if this jump is...
Ooh, and Cranberry takes an unfortunate death there.
Some underwater wall jumps? No. Oh, beautiful. Nice.
Nails the
end. That was possible, but he did it.
So either J-Ro is going to find himself kind of stuck here, or it's going to be the call of the century with finding exactly what he needs.
I mean, he can't do anything here, right? He can't check the portal. I guess no, he can spring ball, so he can use the snails to get up there, and he can check the portal. That's pretty much it, I think. I don't even think, I guess the sand pits. Yeah, but this is an interesting play for sure. And there's the 230 check count, realizing there are no power bombs there.
It's an interesting seed just to get started here because Green Bryn and Red Bryn are nowhere to be found yet. So this is a very difficult start to the game, missing so many chicks.
That's tough to get out of there. Oh, he got out. That's good. Don't fall in the little one there, J-Ro, though. Don't fall in that next one.
I will point out that Meridia does a lot of damage, especially with no suits.
Yeah, these enemies are made for you to have gravity. They want, you know, they hit hard.
Just a snail there dealing that much. That is ouch. Meanwhile, we're getting a treat here because we typically don't get to see this much of a suitless in Meridia.
Yeah, that is.
Especially without ice.
J-Ro did not check it coming out, but he did check it later. And then Count just checked 230 just now. So they have both checked, we believe, everything that they can. That's tough too.
Snail doing a full E-tank of damage there.
If I was J-Ro, I would use the spring ball and I would climb up Aqueduct and I wouldn't worry about anything else other than getting to that portal to the left there.
Meanwhile, Cranberry back into his hell run here, making his way through Cathedral.
On count.
We have a reserve.
What are you doing, J-Ro? Oh,
the advantage that he does have here. The advantage that he does have here is that it is rolling saves, so if there's a save he needs to go back to, he can.
Yes.
And killing the snail.
There's a trick you can climb the snail super easy with spring ball, and that's, you can also climb the snail, but the snail climb is difficult, I think. That's fine. He's
Meanwhile,
gonna make
Count
it.
completing his first part, making it way to the farm room.
Yeah. But now what? I guess you have to check speed? The speed item? Like, what's the next check here? I guess.
And there's a few checks that we can do here. We can do speed, we can
Yeah.
do wave.
Yeah. I guess if you're looking for power bombs, I think that you can probably check this on reserve item right in the front. That might be power bombs. That would be nice.
And we just get missiles here. Still gonna grab it though, because we're still kind of short on ammo for Cranberry's side.
All right, let's see if this play for J-Ro works out.
And what a play,
might.
finding Green
It might.
Bryn.
Let's see what's here. If this is power bombs, this would be huge. Get in there.
And so far, just regular missiles. We can check early supers, and there could be power bombs hiding there.
Yeah, I think J-Ro forgot he had spring ball. Spring ball jump up there. That's okay.
We do find some more supers here. Meanwhile, Count is making their way up to Speed Booster. We will see what has in store. J-Ro finding some more health here, so that's actually kind of a big find still. Because 3 E-Tanks is going to be a lot nicer than 2.
Yeah. Did Count check the reserve item? Did you see? I don't think he did. That one in the
He hasn't
front.
checked the reserve item yet that I saw.
Yeah, I gotta check that one first, maybe. Just 'cause it's right there, you know.
This seed right now just teasing for those power bombs. No one has found a power bomb yet.
The Count needs us to be an E-Tank. It is. So
And it's exactly what it is for him.
Yeah.
The Speed Booster not holding the goods right now.
I think J-Ro skipped a couple things. Did he check Spore Spawn location? I don't think he did.
He did not check Spore Spawn location. Also didn't check the side hoppers there either.
Side hoppers, you need power bombs. So that one. And then the other room, you also need power bombs. Yeah, but I think he missed the Spore Spawn room. Let's see what we got here. Spazer.
A little bit of damage increase there for J-Ro on his way back out if he decides to pick it up.
No power bombs.
Still no power bombs.
Pythagorean, we're pretty sure J-Ro's route is out of logic. As far as we know. We are not logic experts.
Idlechild, that is a great question. We don't know. Power bombs could be up here though.
Yeah, right up here in this green door.
And no power bombs, my goodness.
Might have been this green door right here. Here's your power bombs.
If power bombs are here, this is definitely gonna be a big play for Cranberry. And it's not.
Man, it's rough. And J-Ro leaves. That is an excellent question. Well, we don't know what the bottom portal is. Yeah. You didn't check new bridge portal. See what this portal is. Go back to Kateria. So he is good. And
Oh, Cranberry taking an unfortunate death there too.
Unfortunately, without seeing what those items are, we're gonna have to do it again.
At least he did save beforehand, so we're not losing a whole bunch of time.
Yes.
We can't check Edecoons yet either, because still no power bombs. Runner's definitely feeling the pinch on the power bombs right now.
What was the moat item? Did you see that? Obviously, it probably wasn't power bombs.
I think it was just a regular missile, but I couldn't see it clearly.
Spore Spawn item, J-Ro.
Yeah, Spore Spawn item could easily be a PB there.
Can't check Mission Impossible, but you can check Spellspell, and that should probably be the next check. Tough because you got Major Minor on your brain, and you know Spellspell is usually a location that you don't go to in Major Minor. And look at this. A little bit of a high five there in the doorway, where they both find each other in a portal that neither of them knew what it was. That's pretty funny. So the logic brought you here anyway. If you did the hell runs, either way, they end up in Green Britain.
We still have no red tower access at the moment either, so finding red tower could usually be some power bombs for us as well.
But now Count's gonna do all this, and Count's not gonna find power bombs unless, of course, they're at Spore Spawn. And
Jero
then,
taking the reset there instead of dying.
I mean, they almost have to be at Spore Spawn, right?
Just about. I mean, we haven't seen them anywhere else. We can't really get access to any other kinds of portals that'll give us that information at the moment.
I don't think we can get the business center with the stuff we got, unless they want you to bomb jump up there. But that seems tough.
So sometimes rando do what rando do. As Tracy is pointing out, J-Ro does have enough health to do all of the Bevel Mountain checks as well.
Yeah.
Now, did we take a peek at this item in the wall the last time Cranberry was here? Or am I thinking of a different spot there?
Which one?
I think I'm thinking of a different spot.
Yeah, this is the Spellspell check that Count's doing right now. This might be our power bombs that J-Ro did not check. So
if this isn't power bombs, that would be incredible.
Yeah. Let's see.
And it is power bomb. We finally have our first power bomb find.
That is a long time for power bombs, man.
Yeah, like 26 minutes, almost 27 minutes into the seed, and we find our first power bomb pack.
Yeah. Now the
That's
question
gonna be pretty big.
How many? Is there another one? Like that's the question. Is J-Ro gonna find another one somewhere? Like, I hope so.
Well, let's see what J-Ro finds in this room, because we didn't get to see all of this room.
It's true.
And unless there's health here for it, we do find double jump, and we find a missile.
Yeah, nothing we really need here. Although double jump is nice.
Double jump definitely is nice, especially since we have high jump. Definitely gives us a little bit of help there.
Yeah.
But we're going to see this item now in the side hop room, and ironically, we find space jump.
Wow, okay.
So we have double jump on one side, space jump on the other.
Yeah. Yeah, wave missiles, right? I think that's it.
Yeah, wave is and then he's gonna find an E-tank here.
Yeah, he's gonna find an E-tank here. If we have wave missiles is not power bombs, then J-Ro's gonna have to evaluate here and think about Spospo, you know. Yeah, I guess with the speed boost rate tank, that'd be 4+1 with the reserve, because he has a reserve. And then yeah, that's a doable cathedral hell run. Tough, but doable. We can go to business center and check all that stuff too. Let's give it supers. Interesting.
He does have 20 supers here, and he knows it is a star charge, so maybe he's just limiting ammo?
Maybe. I like
trying
that.
To save
30.
on.
I mean,
oh, he's gonna pick him up. Just want to do it on the way out. Cranberry finding another powerbomb pack here as well. So Cranberry Definitely having a huge advantage here.
Yeah.
Jiro more than likely asking himself, where can I check that's going to have power bombs for me?
Yeah, I think his next move is probably going to be Business Center. Well, unless it's down in wave missiles. So that'll be a hell run here, and see if he gets it.
The only reason I can think of that Jiro would have left Bryn so quickly is that if he didn't think it was Chozo, if he maybe thought it was Chozo instead of Major Minor Switch.
Be. Nope, and there's your supers. More supers there. So no power bombs. Which means he's got a couple choices. Realize that he's got to go back to Green Bryn and check Spo or Business Setter and hope to get lucky.
He does find Vanilla Wave Beam though. I'm trying to think, we haven't seen Ice Beam yet, and we haven't seen High Jump.
High jump we got.
No, as far as the locations.
Oh, locations. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so if we can get over there, there'll be, what, 2 minors he can check, and then the 2 majors. So,
Ooh, Jiro, be careful.
nice.
Meanwhile, Cranberry taking their way over to the super missiles that we couldn't quite see before. So a good find there. More supers is always nice.
I think that another JR option is to check the portal, because we don't know what this portal is.
This is very true.
Enough energy to do that.
So far, a very interesting seed.
Yeah, the logic is something here to start this one out.
And we started off with a really early boss, and it was vanilla, so it was an easy clear. Ever since then, it's been not much. The game being a bit merciless on its finds.
Yeah. They got some good items. They got high jump. They got Spazer. It's a great beam. Well, it's good early.
Wave Beam definitely helping him out there with that little bit of extra added damage.
Here's the portal
and
check.
Looks like we're gonna
Yep. This could be Red Bryn. We haven't seen Red Bryn yet, so this could be Red Bryn.
We have not. We also haven't seen any wrecked ship access either.
Yeah, right.
Which, with our firepower, wrecked ship wouldn't be much of a problem, but we wouldn't be able to see the top item. We wouldn't be able to get it.
And it is wrecked ship. This is doable. He has high jump.
He's thinking about it.
Thinking about it. Oh man, I might have done it. I don't know. That's tough. Even with high jump, that's a tough get to get the back of wreck ship like that.
Yeah, the decisions that J-Ro's making here too, let's also make sure that we give the recognition for what it is. This is definitely a credit to the person that he's running against as well. The decisions that he's making here, he's recognizing the challenge that he's against and making sure to make the best choices possible so that he can compete fairly.
All right, we're just sitting here talking. I mean, they're actually doing it, and it's something else, man. Thinky. Oh, Spazer Wave. Yeah, there you go. Forgot about this.
And we make our way through. Very nicely done, J-Ro.
There you go. I love that speedless speedway. I totally forgot he found Wave and put that in a possibility. Good call.
We don't get to see that trick too often, but it's always a neat one to see. Just be careful not to lock yourself out there.
All right.
And we do see some more super missiles here, so that'll be a welcome sight on our way back. And double supers here, so still no power bombs.
Yeah, he's not going to get them because this is the only 2 minors he can check here. What?
He will find a gravity's dude.
Jeez, gravity.
But he wishes he had that earlier.
Power bombs, man.
Although if he
Well,
decides to go back to wreck ship, that gravity will definitely be a little bit nicer for Fantoon. The extra
well,
damage reduction.
yes, and it'll get him up the back of wreck ship a lot easier. So count. Tank for count. That's good. It'll get him out.
Ace Zero, the only argument I would have with that is if the gravity suit actually did damage reduction or not. Because this could be pretty rough for damage reduction on Ridley. That's fair. We are going to see this ice item here. And we have more E. Always a nice find there. And then Cranberry is now about to get his gravity suit here as well. Always a nice find.
Yeah, so did we see the top? We must have we seen the top portals from Count yet? I don't think we have. He just did it in a different order, I think.
I don't believe we have seen those from him yet.
I think they just did these items in the opposite order. So J-Road did I jumped then ice, and Count did the opposite. So we'll see these two portals up top. Again, man, with no power bombs though. Oh, interesting.
Jiro deciding to go back into Norfair here.
He's checking out, I think he's checking out this item in Cathedral, which could very well
Seeing
be
if the one in the lava.
Yeah.
It's another missile. Powerbomb's being very shy this seed.
Yes.
I mean, even on Cranberry's side, we only have 2 packs.
Right, even then, yeah, exactly. Alright, portals. Back to criteria. Not ideal. Oh, we ended up in Red Bryn. I missed it. I was watching J-Ro's stream.
That was Meme Route Red Bryn. Which leads to West Meridia, Crab Pit. Interesting finds here.
Yeah, maybe check Spazer and then come back for that West Meridia. No. Power bombs. Hey.
Power bombs.
There we go.
All right, Jero's back in this now.
I forgot about this check. I'm glad he remembered.
Ooh, and Cranberry finds a screw attack at Spacer. Definitely a lot more rewarding there.
Yeah.
So right now, Jero and Cranberry kind of on equal footing. Cranberry having more knowledge of the Green Bryn area, Jero having more knowledge of the Norfair area.
But they're close. They've been kind of taking different routes and moving apart and coming back together and meeting up and they're very close. But yeah, I think Jero has just a little bit more knowledge.
We are going to see an early X-ray check here from Cranberry. Let's see what this mysterious item holds for us. It's going to be very comfortable getting through, as you can see. We have the optimum items for it. And it's only a reserve. So right now, Cranberry at 6+2 health. Feeling pretty good on health, honestly. As long as we can find something like Heat Shield or Varia.
Let's see what these portals are. There's no more majors up here, so we know Varia's not up here. But these portals could be
Ooh,
good.
J-Ro taking that skip there, not
Yeah.
checking X-ray.
Interesting skip. He doesn't really have a good way to get to it. So I get the
Interestingly
skip.
enough, we actually know it's the right call because all it is an E-tank.
Yeah. He would have to do some shenanigans at the end and possibly bomb jumps or something, and that's just not. I mean, that's a
I like
terrible
shenanigans.
skip. As do I, but those are long shenanigans for sure.
Alright, J-Ro can make the... Oh, fell into a pit. Temporarily becoming a tasty snack, but making his way back out. And Cranberry is now betting on Croc. What do you think? Are we gonna have a stacked Croc today?
You know, every seed I've watched or played in recently has a stacked Croc, so I'm gonna say yes. This is worth doing.
What are we thinking? Speed booster at Croc? I think speed booster at Croc.
Yeah.
Well, Cranberry walking back Croc very nicely here and into the acid. Ooh, grapple, that's a good find too. So a French vanilla grapple beam here.
Yeah.
J-Ro going back to Red Tower. Where are we going now, J-Ro? Oh, we're gonna check the super missile door down here. Alright, let's see what we got. I wouldn't be surprised to see more power bombs here.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt, you know. It'd be nice to have another set of power bombs.
But no, it's gonna be some supers and a regular missile. So we've seen, what, a total of 3 powerbomb packs now, and that's it?
That's it.
Slim findings so far. Meanwhile, Cranberry making their way down towards the grapple item here into the speed boost area. Not gonna need normal strats because we have space jump and screw. We're gonna make this a very easy ascension up here. And in we go.
Oh, X-ray.
Definitely not what we wanted to see here, so Croc kind of halfway holding the goods with the grapple beam, but even that's not as necessary at this point. We do find another power bomb though, so we'll give Crack 1 out of 3. J-Ro progressing through West Meridia and checking the other portal here.
Nobody's checking Mama Turtle. That's interesting.
And finding his Croc fight. Ooh, Varia at Shack Tool Ace, that would be absolutely brutal.
You got it now. You got everything you need to get there.
You do.
Pay a visit to old Mama Turtle down here. Space jump. This would be easy to get this item.
Let's see what we got. Mama Turtle, what do you have for us? We have health. Let's see what this wall item is going to be, because this could still be something decent. Oh, I did not see what that was. Did you?
No, I didn't. It almost looked like a beam, but that can't be.
I don't see us turning down a beam there for sure.
Yeah. Must have been missiles.
Now, J-Ro's finished up with his Croc fight. All done here. I don't think we're checking many more items here if we're taking that save.
I'm gonna check it and save scum it. When it turns out it's an E-tank, just reset. which probably saves a little bit of time, but especially with no space jump, it'll save a lot of time.
And we do find the front of wrecked ship here access now.
There you go.
So wrecked ship likely going to hold some goods here with the items that we've been finding so far. Though the
Yeah.
sand pits could still have something as well.
This is a good find. I think that he can at least do and see what this boss is. And let me think here. He can probably do 3
Yeah,
out
Jiro
of the
taking a
4
reset there.
Yeah, there's the reset. So I think Count can do 3 out of 4 bosses here. I think Ridley is doable, but that could be tough. I mean, you gotta do it
Well,
pretty
we do have
careful.
7+2 on Cranberry's side, so health is pretty good, honestly, for a Ridley fight. And we have plenty of supers right now. We'll be down to 35 now getting into the room.
Yeah, that is true, which is enough. You just kind of wail on him with supers and hope for the best. But yeah, definitely go up and save. Thank you.
One thing Cranberry does have here is that if necessary, we do have enough for a Crystal Flash as well.
Yeah. We'll see if it's Ridley, but I mean, if it is Ridley, it's a tough fight. If it's anybody else, it's definitely doable. So hopefully we can get another boss down here.
Crystal Flash Ridley would be absolutely disgusting to have to try and pull off, but it is doable.
Crystal Flash and Fantoon once. That was fun. Oh, it is Ridley. Look at that. All right. Let's give it a
With
shot.
Ridley being in lower Norfair here, that means we at least have shifted bosses. So a surprise is still possible.
Is that... Hang on. I think we have that backwards, maybe? This is shuffled? Or do I
This
have
is
it backwards?
shuffled? My bad,
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, okay. This is shuffled, which means that this boss is in lower Norfair, and unfortunately for Count, it will not open anything in the wreck ship if he beats this boss. So I say, you know, give it one shot and then move on, because even if you do beat this Ridley, it does nothing for you in wreck ship. You know, so...
Ooh,
he almost had it.
unfortunately, Cranberry just couldn't withstand the heat damage there.
He got close. Hopefully he saw that it was lower Norfair and not wreck ship, and he sees that he can always come back and do this later.
You know, Jiro's going to be in a very similar position here. He's going to see that Ridley boss. Now, with his health, he'll more than likely take one look and say, nope.
Yeah, he's a little bit different situation. Just one less E-tank. Terrible. I mean, Jiro's an experienced runner, though. He could totally do it. I know.
And Cranberry is going to give Ridley another shot here.
He is.
We know what we're up against now. We're going to be able to face it. We're going to give it the full fight here.
Yeah. He didn't quite turn. I hate when Ridley doesn't turn. Turn. There we go.
Ridley in the middle. Very good fight here with Cranberry.
Oh, and here's Jiro. Go for it as well. 36 supers. He can miss 6. And Count. Grab him. Oh, this is gonna be close. I don't know. Get out of here.
He does drops now.
Alright, get the drop.
Pause screen.
Oh, he got one. He got one. Get the rest. Get the rest.
And just get out of there. Nicely done by Cranberry. Finishing it beautifully.
While we were watching that, a beautiful fight by Jiro with only 60 tanks. Very nicely done by both runners.
Jiro just slightly better off on health here. And yep, just got a nope out of that reserve tank there, and we are gone.
Wow.
Both runners on very equal footing right now. I would say Jero is just slightly ahead because we do have that wave beam.
Mhm. That is true, but Met County has that space jump.
He does. The movement versus the damage is a very interesting balance here.
I mean, if we don't have
Cranberry
charge,
also does have a lot more of Norfair to clear as well, though.
yeah, true. We have a lot to check there. They're both. Look at the sync. Sync save.
Wow.
Look at that.
And we are exactly equal right now.
That's why I love this game, man. These two runners went like completely different routes, doing all kinds of different crazy things, and they end up saving in the wreck ship after beating Ridley at the exact same time. I mean, that's awesome. I love this game. Yeah, J-Ro doesn't go out back. He knows what's out back. He doesn't. He goes out front, and Count goes out back. Count's gonna find, unfortunately, a heated room, so he's gonna have. Well, he's gonna have to reset. Does he fill? He could fill up at the Kagos, but he does that.
Meanwhile, Jero back now into Meridia. Cranberry on his way to the heated room that we know is going to be a very interesting find here for Count. So if you're Cranberry here, what are you looking to find? What are you looking for this portal to be?
You're looking for. What are you looking for? The front of East Meridia, maybe? Although you have no way to get through there. What are you looking for here?
There's not a lot we really could be hoping for, I don't think.
I don't know. This is tough because you're just looking for a place with items. I mean, maybe East Meridia is what you're hoping for. You can find some items there.
So interesting enough, Jero actually going for that X-ray check now in proper strats.
Yeah. Find another trash tank. Is that our fourth? I think that's the fourth. I think we found all four.
I believe that is all four, yes.
I believe. Now, Count's got some checks here because he hasn't done these checks, right?
Exactly. He hasn't seen all these checks yet. He tried to check the reserve. He died there. He has seen the speed booster.
And speed, right.
He has not seen wave. Count did not check X-ray earlier. And hello, Dirk. Oh, Count did. Excuse me. I was thinking Jero. That's my bad.
Count checked X-ray, and J-Ro didn't check it earlier. He got it on the way back. I mean, we're set, man. We're set on ammo. We're doing pretty good with the starter charge and everything. We're set on most things. We need two key things here. We need Varia, of course, and we need a way to get through East Meridia. That's really what we're looking for.
We're going to take the tube access here. We're going to see where this portal leads. This could be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Ooh, we find entrance to crates. We're going to see a second portal here as well.
I think we've seen these, actually.
And we find Arturian access. So that's actually really big knowledge area, really easy to get to as well.
So a couple things. They have, well, they have shuffled bosses, which means that they might not need ice or speed. Because if we can find Dragon somewhere else, we can take the back way and we don't need to go through Baoun hallway. So it's possible that we won't find ice or speed until later. But we need that Varia for sure.
And with J-Roll's routing here, I can't think of where he would be going except for... I don't know here.
I think he's going down to the bottom portal. And then I think that leads back to Green Grin, I think. It's not gonna help you there, Cal, unfortunately. You already got space jump, but that's okay.
Well, now we have double space jump.
Double space jump. There you go.
Okay, items officially shareable. If you find a double of an item, it goes to the next person.
There you go. I think the portals are, I think we got to get to Green Bryn. And then I believe, and if I'm meant to be keeping track of this, but I believe you can get to East Meridia from Green Bryn. I believe.
It's unfortunately just taking a little bit too much damage there. Not being able to quite make it through. But he did save, which is good.
Was he trying to Crystal Flash? Or what was it? I missed that.
Yeah, he was trying to Crystal Flash. The timing was just a little bit off.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, Jiro actually checking this portal here. Actually, we know what this portal is. He's just going it through the proper way.
Yeah. He's gonna go down Green Bryn and then find the East Meridia portal. And yeah, I guess that's the next stop. It's gotta be.
It makes sense, although he could check some of those other things he didn't check before, which is interesting because now Cranberry's checking all the things he couldn't check before.
Right.
Both runners still kind of in sync right now.
Yeah, they're just doing it in slightly different order. That's all. So J-Ro will probably get his space jump here in a minute. And we'll even things out.
And it's going to be a nice health refill here for J-Ro.
Yeah, he'll like that.
He'll also not complain about having a few more power bumps to work with as well, for comfort.
Right, right. I'm curious what happened with that Crystal Flash.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a lot of speculation as to what we're seeing. Yeah, I will say, yeah, that's a good point, Squeak the Week. Let's give a quick shout out to our runners once again for putting on such a great run right now. This has not exactly been an easy seed to read, but both of them taking the route in different ways, finding themselves lined up almost exactly the same on time and position. So definitely give a big shout out to our runners, and make sure they get all the love that they deserve for all the hard work that they're putting in for us.
Definitely, yeah. Follow both of them for sure. They deserve it. They're putting themselves through this interesting seed, which is interesting to us and probably terrible to them.
Meanwhile, we get to see traditional wave beam strats. Wave beam room, wave beam room.
Love it.
Jiro probably chuckling a little bit now as he did see that double jump before, but just decided to nope out of getting it after getting pretty close to dying.
Yeah.
We still don't have speed boosters, so we can't check waterway.
We can't Crystal Flash through Batwoon Hallway. Can't do that. I guess Count could do that, but Darrow can't. Sandpit. Right, the Sandpit's gotta be something good.
Agreed. I think Sandpit's definitely our check here.
Speed, Varia could be here. Ice could be here.
Something could be here.
Something good must be here. Please.
What I'm enjoying about this seed is that we're actually seeing a lot of the bigger majors coming out to play as well.
There it is.
And there's speed. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that's good. That's our access to Batwoon. And we're gonna be good.
I think Jiro's forgetting he has Spring Bowl here. There we go.
Nice. The way the seed's going, you check Shaq here?
I mean, I think it's definitely a decent check because it could be hiding Varia.
Yeah.
Either that or shield, but it's also a tough decision. Do I take the time to check that, or do I check a couple miners and get more health?
And I gotta imagine that the way this seed is going, both of these runners probably feel behind. And neither of them are really behind right now. It's impossible to tell.
And we are on our way to Shack Tool. Everybody's favorite worker robot.
I'll check. I can see the reasoning for checking it. But again, I just got speed. So I might just be like, hey, I just got speed. Let's do bot wound. Let's do the boss. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I get both ideas. Long check, man.
Right now, Cranberry is probably going to start checking that sandpit axis himself. And it looks like that's exactly where he's headed, so he's going to find his speed booster here as well. This matchup still remaining very even between the two. J-Ro may be ahead just by a little bit, but who knows if this Shack Tool check will actually slow him down here, or if it ends up being something pretty major.
We'll see. Here we go.
Well, it's a charge upgrade. That's actually a decent find.
It's nice. It's not really required. They have so many super missiles.
And we have full charge beam now, so no one know that starter charge was not charge plus.
Not starter plus.
Now the interesting thing here is that Cranberry decides to check this as well.
Yeah, if he doesn't check this, we know that he's not missing out on anything required, and that they're back even. So, there we go. 1 hour in, and we're both be even here.
Hero making his way through here, on his way back. Cranberry on his way as well. Both runners just having a phenomenal seed.
Yeah, both doing really great.
And Cranberry now in Botman's hallway, just slightly ahead of J-Ro. J-Ro trailing right behind. Both runners still extremely close to each other. It's exciting to see how close this seed really is.
Yeah. Especially with the powerbomb catastrophe in the beginning and all that.
And we're going to see some rare X Factors here.
Nice.
Hit 3 of them. Very good shot. Both runners having a decent bot boom fight. Oh, and that hitbox being what it is. But J-Ro gets his bot boom down and following just behind Cranberry. And there's Ice.
Ice. Nice beam. Oh, get out of there.
At this point, every little thing matters, from movement, and because of how close the runners are, the slightest difference in movement could make a huge difference.
Yeah.
And J-Ro is going to need to farm up some supers here, because we don't know exactly what he's going to find here.
And that is true. That's going to put J-Ro a little bit behind. Count does not have to do farming. J-Ro.
And we're going to see a halfie here.
Well, let's see.
Oh, unfortunate. That would have been really cool to see.
Yeah, luckily he won't lose too much time with that space jump.
I'm going to make a bet and say it's Fantoon here in Meridia.
Let's do it. It is.
Oh, and there we are. We found our Fantoon.
So Dragon is hiding down in Lower North Fair.
To be fair, that was like a 2-to-1 on that. So I mean, I can't take all the credit there. Blame the odds.
Hero's got a good save here. We still don't, or I guess we should know that this is not surprise. So we know this can't be Ridley. But, I mean, might as well take the save, you know.
At this point, though, J-Ro might be thinking it could literally just be anything because he wasn't quite paying attention to the rooms.
Yeah.
Which is very easy to do when you're basically balanced with your other runner here.
But with this being Bantoon, this will not unlock Plasma really. And that's our last major check.
That
So
is
that
our
means
last
that
good news.
Varia's gotta be on the next ship.
Well, have we seen? We've only seen one sand pit. We could see the other, correct?
The other's not a major. It's only the left one. It's a major.
Oh, that's right.
Here, Vortex put this way at wreck ship. You remember the route? Remember the route, Nirvana?
I believe there is a quick access if we go back through. I can see it in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm watching the route in my head. I believe if we find our way back to Business Center, then we can go right through the tube, hit Crate's entrance, if I remember correctly. I'm not a racer. I just call it.
Oh, you just call it. Yeah. It's tough. I meant to keep track of this stuff, but I had kind of a late start. I forgot to get my tracker out. So we will see what they choose to do. I can't remember what the back of East Meridia is. I feel like that might be the one to want.
As we blink through Bot Moon's hallway there, catching just a quick glimpse of it on our way back. Now, with J-Ro here, finding Plasma could actually be a really good find for him. Because he does have that full charge beam now.
That is true. I don't know. I mean, Count might be going down here though, because remember, Count still hasn't checked check tool, so that might be where he's going here.
It could be, and if he's still looking for that Varia suit, that's a good place to try and check. But he's not going to be happy with his results.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to go with what the logic kind of tells you. And since Bantoon was here, logic says, "Hey, wreck ship, let's go."
Absolutely. So if this were your run right now, would you just say, don't go to wreck ship and just go immediately to Lower Narfair and take the hell run?
No, I do not. I avoid hell runs unless I absolutely have to. I just think that that's when you're racing, that's the way you have to do. Unless you're really good at hell runs and the elite runners out there, I try to avoid them if possible.
Yeah, the danger level definitely increases. J-Ro here, I didn't even think about this before though. He doesn't even have enough power bombs for Crystal Flash, so he would not survive.
No. Yeah, he'd need another power bomb pack for sure. Hopefully our runners wrote down the portals. It seems like they know where they're going.
I mean, J-Ro himself seems pretty much in go mode at this point with the way he's moving, no hesitation. The only thing he's missing is that Varia for full go mode, but we're in theoretical right now.
Right. We know Varia's here. It's gotta be. Just a matter of which one it is, which item it is. It'd be nice to pick up a plasma on the way to Varia, huh?
Alright, J-Ro making his way into the wreck ship from the back way this time. Having all that information now, and with the boss cleared, we're going to be straight clearing this and finding our items here.
Mm-hmm. That ain't it. But take the refill.
Energy tank is definitely nice. Less farming you have to do, the better.
Mm.
Now, watch
The
your
only diff-
cranberry here, going back to Red Bryn here through the tube.
Yeah. Maybe he's going to. Where's he going?
Going back to this portal entrance here. Back to West Meridia. So where are we checking now? Are we going back to Shack Tool?
Where is Count going? What's he looking for? I'm not sure what he's going to find up here, other than a couple super packs. Maybe that's what he's looking for, super packs, because he hasn't found charge yet.
Conversely, he could also be looking for more health as well.
He's not going to find help up there. This is a major miner, so that's all ammo up there.
That's true. That's true. See, this is why I don't race.
A lot to remember. It's so much.
I've seen a nice little skip there from J-Ro. Have we seen which portal? Say again?
This one. Oh, this is wreck ship. Okay, that's right. We have seen this portal. This is the front of wreck ship. Count went the way. He went the right way. Just probably a little bit different than what J-Ro did. Speaking of J-Ro, what do we got left? We got one choice left,
We got
right?
bowling.
Two choice left. We gotta do bowling now. And it's gotta be the gravity suit location. I believe. I think that's the last major here.
Gravity at Waterway could be a thing.
I totally forgot about Waterway. Yeah. Yeah, both were right there too at Waterway.
I think right now J-Ro is just slightly ahead of Cranberry, but anything could really turn the seat around.
Yeah, gravity location is what they're talking about. So for the Varia, or it could be Waterway, basically. Here we go.
Oh, Plasma's a good find still.
Let's see if they remember Waterway, man.
Boy, this seed has been nothing but deceptive the entire way through.
Yeah, this is a tough one, man.
With the addition of finding Varia, I believe we will actually see every primary major in the game.
Yeah, we've seen all the locations except for Lower Norfair. No, once they get to Lower Norfair, it's going to be a straight shot, down and out. That's it. They know the Dragon's down there. That's an easy kill. That's what they have. So down and out, done, up to Torque. That's it.
Now, how much of a difference do you think that beam is going to make when it comes to the future bosses in Mother Brain?
Yeah, I think a huge difference. They don't have to worry about getting all them supers anymore. And for sure, I think they're all going to get it. Count's going to check everything here as well. Unless he's leaving?
Where are we going, J-Ro?
Where's the Count going? Oh yeah, J-Ro's an ice turner offer, so he does have the full beam combo. I was looking for something. Looking for supers, I guess, but I think at this point you gotta full clear that wreck ship.
Yeah, Cranberry committing to an ammo kill on Mother Brain. This is shaping up to be a very interesting seed still, because although we have 3 bosses down, we're still a bit off from clearing the game.
Yeah, hour 14 minutes in, still no Varia. We know where it is now, or I think they should know where it is now, but still don't have it.
No Varia, no huge shield either.
Yeah, Count is missing Shack, so for him, wait, Count didn't check all of Wreck's ship, so he's still missing all that as well.
Oh, did J-Ro realize where he needs to go?
Hero figured it out.
We'll see if he gets any super missile shots or any angry arm pumps after finding it.
I think that this is gonna make him feel like he's really behind because, you know, they passed by this multiple times with speed, and
Yep, here we go.
last check, he's gonna feel like, oh, man, I'm way behind. Oh no, especially an hour 14 minutes in.
Yeah, this has been a longer seed this time, for sure. Although I'm a fan of the longer seeds myself, to be fair. And there it is, our elusive Varia suit. Could not be found unless you did the sand pits. And with that, Jero is now in full go mode. Just needs to go and clear out Ridley, Dragon rather, in Lower Norfair, and then progress towards G4.
And I believe both Lower Norfolk portals were at the top of Red Tower, I think. So they got to find their way back to Red Tower, and they are good. Yeah, like I said, they both probably feel like they're way behind, unfortunately. Whenever you have to go in a place 3 times, like Tracy's saying, that's tough. I think Count's probably just forgetting what Major Minor is, or I'm not sure. Maybe he's just going for ammo.
We do have 60 supers now on Cranberry's side, so that will be a very... And we have 55 regular missiles, so I mean, we are looking at a good Mother Brain.
You think he's looking for power bombs to do Lower Norfair? What we're thinking?
It's
he would
possible.
need two more power bomb packs to get 2 crystal flashes. Well, I mean, it's possible. He knows that Ridley's not down there, so it's possible that's what he's trying to do. I think so. He's gonna go up to the backside of Lower Norfair, which is this top portal here, and he's gonna give it a go.
We're going to see about simultaneous Lower Norfairs here.
Alright, I'm rooting for you, Count. Let's go.
And so it begins. Countless is now on his race towards the finish here, getting towards Dragon. J-Ro trailing just behind him, gonna find his way to Lower Norfair here. Gonna have a little bit easier time of it though, because he's not gonna have to worry about crystal flashing at all.
Alright, he's gonna just go in and out, boom, done. Oh, nice clip. I think you gotta check Fire Fleece here, just in case it's an E-tank.
I would agree with you, just not having to worry about another health refill. But we're not gonna. We're moving forward.
Moving forward, keep going. Hopefully this isn't too bad with Screw Attack and Space Jump, so it'll be okay. Getting out's gonna be tough.
Taking a save there are still always a smart move.
Yes. Probably my most used save point is that one right there.
Alright, we're making our way downward. J-Ro right behind him. Probably not going to take that save, I imagine. He's probably just going to move on through.
Yeah, he doesn't need to save. He's good to go.
And Cranberry not checking out of here. I thought he was for a second there with his lineup. But he's going to need Crystal Flash here.
Yeah. Here's your reserve. Empty your reserve.
Cranberry's
Okay.
probably gonna take some time to Crystal Flash, then fill back up, and then go.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need to have the ability for a second CF.
This is tough. He's got 3 things. Is that enough to kill these two pirates? I guess it is. Get hit by him. Oh. Very good. The other one. And then Crystal Flash. Very nice. Very nice. This is close. What are you doing? What are you doing? Right here. A little early. A little early. Oh, it was perfect.
Nice Crystal Flash there by Cranberry, getting himself back up to full, but now hurting on ammo a little bit. Definitely not enough power bombs here.
It's gonna be a tough
We're gonna need
escape.
to farm.
I think he's hoping for. I mean, I don't know what he's hoping for after Dragon. Gonna have to farm.
And I'll point out, Jero is right behind him, being able to get into this room now.
I think Count could have made that too, but I mean, it's tough at the moment, you know.
Jero, looks like Jero's going for the speed booster strat here. Trying to get that quick boost.
I used too many of those. There you go.
That one hit, I couldn't quite see.
Me either.
Looks like it did.
That one looked good.
Right now, this is going to come down to the execution of the Dragon fight.
There you go. And see, he doesn't even want the drops. He wants nothing. He wants out of here. That's it.
He doesn't really need anything here.
Mm-mm.
He's in good shape.
Speed strats. Refill for Count, which we knew this had to be. Yeah,
With those reserves, he might have enough to actually do the escape.
Yeah, he might without the crystal flash. I almost would just in this room here just get up to like 12 or 13 power bombs. Well, these guys, whatever these round guys are called, they drop power bombs 100%. So maybe not 100%, but pretty close to it. Go in and out a few times, fill up on power bombs. That way you got a crystal flash ready.
Now, I don't like the farming here necessarily because if he had just continued going on, he would have been fine going up. Alright, well, we have enough PBs for it now.
Yeah, now we can go. Oh, still going back.
Yes, they do get a full refill coming into Torian.
Yes, it's an area rando, full refill. Right, now go Count. Now go. Oh, Idle brings up a good point. The fire fleas drop power bombs. That would have been the place to farm. Yeah, see,
Or
this is
even
why.
check fire fleas for a health tank too.
Yeah, that too, exactly. This is why it's tough. These runs are tough. You forget things like that. Things that you remember when you're not playing.
Ooh, Cranberry, be careful here.
It's gonna be a 3A tank that's gonna hit again. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no! Oh, Cranberry!
It's a tough death, man. Well, you know what? Get up, we do it again. We do, right?
We do
I
what we
believe
do.
I believe Torian was off of right here, I think, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Jero has this pretty much in the back, I think. He remembers to turn on ice.
Turning off Varia here, that's an interesting call. I will
Turn
say
off.
J-Ro has plenty of health to do stand-up glitch as well, so he's going to have a very fast MB3 if he decides. And good beams for it too. I mean, we've got perfect beams.
Oh, power bomb of shame we didn't see.
Power bombs of shame, I believe, were actually power bombs.
Oh, we did see them?
I
didn't
believe
know
so.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's the one that's next to the Ridley entrance. No, we did not see those. I was thinking of a different location.
At this point, they're probably power bombs, right?
I was getting my last run and this one mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have everything we need here for a good baby skip as well.
Love a good baby skip. Personally, I cannot do it, but love looking at it.
As I understand, it's not the easiest trick in the book. Then again, they all seem that way to me. Oh, we're not gonna quite get it this time.
Good attempt, though. I really hope Count gets it this time, man. He was so close last time.
He just needed to not stop for the farm there. He would have been just fine.
Yeah. I remember the Firefly farm. I'm never gonna forget that again. As we see J-Ro, as we see him go through Torian here. Oh, very nice. Make sure you remember to please reward these runners with a follow. They put on a great show for us here. This race was super close for pretty much an hour and 20 minutes, basically. It was a very close race, so please give them both a follow if you can. Thanks to our tracker, of course. If Nubian got a follow if you can as well. And if you want to, you can give my co-com a follow as well. That'd be great.
Alright, we have officially reached the tank. And we are after it. There we go. Mother Brain, we have arrived. You know, all I can think though is Mother Brain was just relaxing. She was having a good day. She was sleeping, taking a nap, and here comes some super missiles and regular missiles to her face, waking her up. How rude.
She did nothing. I was in much better shape this time, so this is good. If you can get up through this room without reaching these hoppers, that'd be good.
Yeah, the lack of PBs in this race has definitely played a massive role in this game.
Does J-Ro still have Aria off?
He just turned it back on.
Yeah, okay, good.
We're not going to see stand-up at all. I'm honestly a bit surprised.
Get out of there. Yeah, okay, you can get up there. Just count.
Yep, Count taking the almost guaranteed E-tank there now.
Very good.
Ah, okay. Thank you for that clarification, Ace and Tracy. All Count, on the other hand, is now exiting Lower Norfair.
Super impressive. Anytime someone does a Lower Norfair suitless, even if it's not Ridley, it's impressive.
Absolutely. I mean, either way, it's still a scary, scary thing. The amount of damage you just take through the entirety of it is insane.
Yes.
Alright, well, Cranberry now has all bosses down and is going to be on his way to G4. Meanwhile, Jiro cleaning up MV3 and on to the escape. And if we're lucky, we get to see a behemoth spark. Maybe we can even see a blue bomber as well. I wouldn't complain.
We got every item.
We do, we do. It is a neat trick to pull off, it's neat to see. Nice escape going on. Jiro very cleanly making it through here. Cranberry now on their way to meet up with G4. Almost there right now.
He hasn't popped the tube yet. It's crazy.
He's been clipping through the entire time.
Yeah.
Alright, and Jiro up and out.
Wow, so not that far behind. Jiro's gonna finish right as Count gets into Torian. And death. Not that far behind at all, you know.
Very quick clear there. And we're gonna have our official race time and get your GGs in chat for Jiro, our winner of this matchup here. Very nice job by Jiro there cleaning up that race. Well done, well done. That seed was definitely interesting. And that out of logic early Meridia check ended up being the right call for him because it still led him to the right answers in the long run.
Yeah, it's like a different route, but same destination. You know, crazy.
And thank you, Jug, for that update there for the official race time of 1:31:40. And J-Ro should actually be here in just a second to join us in chat. And speak of the devil, here he is, J-Ro. GG, great race.
That was a wild one.
That was a wild one. We were watching all that early delay, trying to find some power bomb. Feeling for you there.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
How did you feel about that seed? Any special words for it, or are you feeling okay about it?
No, that one sucked. that was the worst one I've done. Most of them aren't bad. I mean, that one wasn't like necessarily hard. I mean, sure, if I could do, you know, suitless Ellen with as many tanks as I had, I could have finished way sooner. But yeah, I don't want to do that.
You know, I don't blame you for that.
If I lose, I lose. I don't want to do that. So.
By the looks of things here, Cranberry is indeed going to go and finish up. And by the looks of things, Cranberry will not be joining us for an interview here tonight. It's a little late for them at the moment, which is understandable. I mean, it's 11:15 p.m. for me here on the Pacific time frame, so let's give him a chance to get some rest.
For sure. So J-Ro, you did a early, if you remember this, it was hours ago, but you went through East Meridia in the very beginning there without suits or
Yeah.
anything. I move only. That was out of logic, we decided. And you ended up in the same place as Count did, but he went the logical way, which was hell runs, basically. So you made it though, and it ended up not costing you anything. The
I
interesting
don't.
call.
I'm not sure how many tanks I had. I don't think I had any. Maybe a reserve.
I think you had 2 plus 1, maybe.
Oh, did I? Oh,
I
okay.
think
Yeah,
you
2
did,
plus
yeah.
1.
Well, yeah. I guess Hell Run would have been appropriate, but
It's I mean, it's
I
hard
never
to
thought
think
about it
about it.
being. We started so late that I'm just kind of on autopilot, I guess.
It's not an obvious hell run. It's the one, the one from the bottom right to
There's
Bubble Mountain.
chronic boost. Is that
Yeah,
what,
chronic boost.
yeah.
Right. Not an obvious one to do, so I get it. But it worked out.
Yeah. I thought for sure, like, because what did I get him, like, to half an hour in or so?
Yeah, something like that.
I was like,
Yep.
I've done something wrong. Like, there's no way it's this
Have
bad.
you talked to Count at all? You know where his first power runs were?
He said he got his at Spore Spawn.
Yeah, Sports Spawn. Yeah, and I think you passed by that a couple times, but it didn't end up in the end.
Oh shit! You know, I could have done Spore Spawn when I got through there. Yeah, I never thought about it.
Bombs and supers. Yeah, that's it.
Well, then you guys both passed a waterway a couple times. We're here just like, check waterway for Varia.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
didn't even realize it was Varia until you were done with Wreck Ship. We had one more check in Wreck Ship,
Yeah,
and
I
think Tracy
the last
pointed out, oh, what about Waterway? And we're like, oh, Waterway, of course.
I think at that point that was the last one it could have been,
Yeah, definitely.
which always happens.
Of course. Did Count tell you he did it? Did Varia list?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the tail end of that. Yeah,
Okay,
props
good.
to him for doing that because I don't do that. I know how hard that is.
I hope he remembers he doesn't have Varia here and does not go down to 3 tanks. Hopefully he does. Let's see. Oh, okay. We're okay.
My mother brain is being mean to him here.
Yeah. Got reserves. You should be okay. There's no more hits. There you go. Pretty good. Well, J-Ro, you excited for next week now? You won your do or die match here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta win the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, 3-3. Getting the final playoff. What do they bother calling the playoffs? I'm pretty sure. But other do or die next week.
Yeah, the pressure's on for sure.
Have the brackets been released yet after this match, or is there a spot that you have an idea where you're going to fit in?
No, I have no idea. I haven't even looked to see. I would play somebody that's 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't even looked yet.
Probably a few people 2 and 3. I haven't looked at the bracket either, but I don't think anything's decided until Tuesday, I think, or Wednesday. I'd love to talk to Count and see why he skipped the Wreck Ship and all that, and why he skipped Waterway. I guess he just fell behind.
Yeah, we were pointing out for a while there that despite the different routes that you guys took, you guys were actually synced up for quite a long time. At the point, there was a time when you both were on the wreck ship at the same time and actually saved at the same time. And from there forward, you basically were in sync with each other from that point until he took his unfortunate death on Ridley. Not Ridley, but on Dragon exit.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. It was pretty unfortunate.
The sync up was cool to see. It was just how close you guys were the entire time.
I felt super behind the whole way. I mean, if you don't find power bombs until like a half an hour in, you have to assume that
So
you're
we were
way
thinking,
behind.
Powerbomb's definitely feeling a bit shy this seed.
Alright, we get the escape from Count now.
And out of respect for Count, we'll definitely keep this going until this is all wrapped up here for him. We owe him that much for putting up such a great race. What was kind of interesting is that we actually got to see all the big majors in action today. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, every spot got checked today.
Even Shaq Tool got a nice friendly visit.
Oh yeah.
Remember, making a nice escape here to his credit.
I mean, this was super close all the way up until Count took the death in Lower Norfair. I mean, even then, I mean, yeah, he was a little bit behind, but I mean, he wasn't that far behind, and anything could have happened in the last couple of minutes there.
Oh sure.
Death,
Absolutely.
do all that over again. But yeah, it was a very close race, pretty much all the way through.
I took 4 tanks of damage from ketchup. So
Saw that.
I mean,
Yeah, that was brutal.
I could have died easily. I mean, I had saved, but I knew something like that was going to happen, so I did save.
Alright, and with that, Cranberry is going to have the official finish time of 1:40.29 against J-Rose 1:31.42. So definitely a great race by both of you. Well played for sure.
Yes, definitely. GG's all around.
J-Ro, is there anything else that you had your mind on that you wanted to get off your chest? Now's the time.
No. Just thanks guys for staying up so late for this one. This was a late one, so appreciate it.
Sleep? What is sleep?
It's Friday. Wait, is it Friday? Oh, it's
It
Saturday.
is Friday. Well, technically it's Saturday for the East Coast, as we were discussing earlier.
Right. Friday when I started, it's Saturday now. Let's put it that way.
Still Friday for me, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Nice. Well, I guess we could wrap it up. We've kind of done all we need to do here.
I believe so.
Yeah. I just want to say,
go ahead.
I just want to say thanks to our runners. Make sure you give them a follow. Thanks to our tracker today, which was Nubian God, doing all the hard work behind the scenes. Or they're even tracking the for us, possibly. And thanks Nerdvana for calming with me. This is the first time I've calmed this tournament. I haven't had a lot of free time, so I'm glad that I had to do it with someone who had some experience in this tournament. So that's good.
You know, it was a pleasure to get to work with you for the first time too, because I actually got to watch your race yesterday. I believe it was against Pigeon, right? You and Pigeon were racing, right?
No, it was who did I can't remember. Lomi and Jones.
That's right, and Pigeon was calming it. I remember now.
Yeah. That was something, man. Oh gosh.
That was a good one to watch.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. But anyway, thank you for everything. You want to close us out here, Nirvana?
Absolutely. So once again, thank you to our runners. Thank you to our wonderful tracker here, Nubian God, without whom we would not have had a restream in the first place. So thank you for being our champion, our MVP, our everything we needed you to be tonight. And thank you, Lies, for joining me here tonight. It was a pleasure. J-Ro and Cranberry, amazing race to watch. I asked for a major minor, you delivered. I hoped for a longer seed, you delivered, and you gave me everything I could have asked it to be. So thank you for that much in that regard. It was a pleasure for the viewers, and I'm sure it wasn't as pleasant to run, but it was definitely fun to watch. So if there's nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Plenty more speed racing to come here in the future. We're about to hit our bracketed seeds as well, so make sure to keep an eye out for those coming up shortly. And more seeds to follow between tomorrow and Sunday as well. Both are going to be pretty stacked days for some runs. And without anything else, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next mission.